Hey guys, it's John, small town, small time reseller, and I sell books on eBay. And when I do a good job of that, I'll come here and I'll tell you about it. And this weekend was a good job. So that's all I'll do is I'll come in here, I tell you about the books I sold. I don't do any garage sale videos. I don't do any GoPros at the Goodwill bins looking at my phantasmagoric armorial hands. Just, me telling you what I sold. I do love those garage sale videos. I watch them all the time. I just don't do it myself. And so I just put out a video a couple days ago, and I was planning to not do another one till a week had passed or so. But then I had the greatest weekend of my life. Yeah. So it was a wonderful, it was crazy sales weekend for me. You know, this is probably how a lot of people feel all the time. But for me, it was quite something. I had 11 sales this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's Monday. You see the tropical storm, Nicholas, bearing down on us. So if you see any small children flying by the window, that's the reason. So I'm just going to go through them all and let you know what I sold, how much I paid for them, where I got them, and how much I sold for them, and also where I shipped them off to, just because I find that interesting. So, first one is Moon Watch Only. It's a beautiful book, all about a watch, apparently. I really didn't have time to look through it because I bought this thing Saturday morning, about 9:30. I was at the bin drop in Lake Jackson, and got into the car. I knew it was going to be a good book. And I looked up some comps in new condition. This book goes for $250 to $300. Oh, that's what it listed at. There's some solds out of, I can't remember. I think it was like there's a couple out of London that sold for like $160, $170 plus like $60 shipping. And the ones that are currently listed on eBay were around $220, $270, $299. So massively valuable book. This one was heavily damaged. And so it had the spine of the top edge, and the front cover on the top edge was very damaged. And so I listed it for $99. And I mean, I literally took it to the car, took 3 pictures of it, posted it, pictured it in the car. And by the time I got to Houston, about an hour later, I had an offer on it for $50. And I countered to 65. The guy came back, said 50 is the most I can do. He said he already had a copy, but he wanted one that he could loan out to friends because people were borrowing his all the time. And I was like, with the book that's this damaged, I'm fine. $50 in a couple hours was great. So that was my first book. And then the weekend kind of started off bad because if you recall in the last video, I sold the human hair. The lady wanted to return it. Apparently it's not wefted. So I have no idea what that means. Someone looked it up, but apparently it was not wefted and she wanted to return it. This is the first return I've ever had. The only other one I've had to do a refund on was something I shipped out and it broke. It's hard to break books, but I managed to. No, it was a plate that I shipped out and broke it. This is my first one where someone has actually said, don't want it, not what I thought it was. So we'll see how that goes. All right, the next book I sold, another bin drop book. So bin drop books are 50 cents each. Nurse Practitioner Certification Examination for $37.50. This went out to Ohio. The next one is a Goodwill Bins pickup. This was a box set of 4 educational books by Edward Tufte. One of them was autographed by Edward Tufte. He's a really cool signature too. And this is 4 books in the box. I don't know if I paid 33 cents for all of them, or if it was $1.33 if they charged me for 4 books. Probably that was the case. I think it was charged for 4 books. And that sold for $50. And it went out to California as well. And all of these, they paid shipping as well. So I always charge shipping. It's not much. And I'll usually price things so it kind of equals out. But yeah. The next one, the Wahls Protocol Cooking for Life. Goodwill Bins. No, bin drop. $12. 50 cents and $12. That went out to North Carolina. This next one was, so this was a Goodwill bin. So this is 33 cents I got for this. It's a Roman daily missal. And I saw a lot of these for sale on eBay for a lot of money. I was really surprised. I didn't see very many, if any, that were white leather. A lot of leather-bound ones, but this was a white leather. It was a really cool-looking book. So I put it up for $125. I had several watchers. I had put out some offers for $110, around there. Never heard anything back. And then today I got a full-price offer. So $125 for this Roman daily missal going out to Idaho that I paid 33 cents for at the Goodwill bins. Yeah, so you can see this was a good weekend, right? And we're just getting started. So the next one, so Resurrecting Wing Chun. This is a crazy book. So it's a tiny little thing, and I got it at the Goodwill bins. eBay had one other copy for $115. Amazon had them for $60, $65. I had mine listed for $60, I think. I can't remember now. But anyway, somebody made me an offer of $20. Now, I've had this one for several months, so I was glad to get an offer. 20, I came back at 40. They came up to 25. I came down to 40. No, so yeah, no, 50, 40. I don't remember. But anyways, we negotiated back and forth and finally agreed upon. I sold for $33. So since it's been sitting around for quite a while, even though it's quite a bit under what the other ones were listed at, there were no solds. So this was just listed at $33. And then I actually contacted the guy after we he agreed to pay that. And I said, hey, I've got another book on Kung Fu by the same author. Send him a picture of the book. I have it on my site for $40, but I'll sell it to you for $20 free shipping if you want it. And he said yes. So I actually sold him 2 books for a total of $53, and those went out to Las Vegas, Nevada. Then I had, I sold one of my old books my personal books, Understanding Research Consumer's Guide. That was a whole whopping $8.99, but did get it off the shelf. That one went to somebody in Texas. And then this one was pretty fun. So Saturday after I left the Goodwill bins, where I got that Moon book, and I spent $18 at the Goodwill bins $9 on 18 books. $9 on 18 books. Drove to Houston to the Goodwill bins, where I ended up spending $27, I think. 27 times 3 be 2, 6, 81. Yeah, so $28 because 84 books. And one of them was this one. So this is The Mists of Avalon, Easton Press, Volume 1. It's autographed. And if you have both Volume 1 and Volume 2, they're going for $350, $400. I waited around for a couple hours as they kept bringing more books out looking for Volume 2. But luckily I had Volume 1, which is the one that's autographed. Volume 2 may be autographed also, I don't know. But Volume 1 has the autograph. So just Volume 1, I managed to sell that one. So again, this was Saturday. This sold yesterday, so in a day for $110. I think I put it up at $165, and I took a price of $110 for that one. Not bad, right? So I spent what, $28 at the Goodwill bins, and $9. So I think it was $28 and $9, so $38, $37 total. And then that first Moon book sold for $50. I'd already paid for everything plus some, and now I'm just way into profit. So $110 for The Mists of Avalon, signed by Marion Zimmer Bradley. Then I sold. Oh, this is another book. The next one was another one I picked up Saturday. This is Master Techniques in Podiatric Surgery. This one don't look too close because even the cover is gross. It's podiatric surgery, and it has some pretty graphic pictures on the front cover. I had this one up for $165, and then somebody offered me like $80, $85, and I came down quite a bit. They came up a little bit. Ended up, he offered $96.18, which plus his shipping ended up, he paid exactly $100 for it. But $96.18, that I paid 50 cents for on Saturday. So very happy about that. And the last one I sold was a $10 paperback, No Colors or Crest. And this one, oh, the podiatric surgery went to New York, and the colors, No Colors or Crest, went to Texas. So, heck of a weekend, am I right? Do you agree that it was worth coming on and telling you about? I hope that you guys are safe, and this storm isn't as bad as they're hoping, or they were first thinking. So hopefully it won't be too bad. We're looking at maybe 5 to 7 inches, which is better than the 15 to 20 they originally had said. So I had the day off today, got the day off tomorrow already, so I'm happy about that. But I'm gonna go list some more books because I did buy 84 bucks. They're hiding them in a bin out in the garage. The wife doesn't know. And so I'm gonna go list some more this evening, and we will catch you hopefully sooner rather than later. Adios.